The city fades beneath the rain, silver lights on empty trains, cold wind drifting through the trees, carrying old memories. Footsteps go down the lane, soft and slow like whispered pain. Every shadow bends and sways, lost inside forgotten days. The river moves without a sound, dark reflections rolling down, moonlight trembling on the tide, like secrets we were meant to hide. A lonely saxophone appears, warm and fragile to the ears. Every note begins to quiet tone, like prayers carved midnight sky. Beyond the crescent shadows, where the silent dreamers go, every sorrow softly glows in the spaces no one knows. Piano speaks in quiet tones, like restless ghosts among the trees. No one talks inside the night, still the room feels warm somehow, as if the music understands the things we never say aloud. Oh, distant moon, why you hang so pale tonight? Why you remember summer sky before the years began to fly, before the nights grew cold and blue, before I lost the sound of you. Now the darkness fills the rooms, every phrase bends toward the dawn, like something trying to hold on. Beyond the crescent shadows, still your memory softly flows through every tender note of pain. The city sleeps beneath the storm, taxi lights glow tired and worn, while somewhere in another room someone else is missing you. The piano falls like gentle rain, washing softly through the pain, and every harmony remains, and silence gathers in the air. One last saxophone refrain, morning waits beyond the gray. Yet I almost wish to stay where every song still leads to you, because some hearts never heal, some dreams never stop feeling real. They only hide beneath the night, beyond the crescent shadowland. Carry every dream I knew through the darkness and the blue, till the dawn begins city skies. Blue smoke rising through the door, old black shoes across the floor. Bass keeps walking all night long, like a river carrying broken songs. Taxi lights and pouring rain, steel guitars inside my brain. Every corner screams my name, but nothing here will stay the same. The drummer hits a rolling fire, burning hotter, climbing higher. Ride cymbal spinning like the wind, pulling every soul back in. Oh, the city never sleeps tonight, neon glowing red and white. People running from their pain, laughing loudly in the rain. I hear a saxophone cry low, like a ghost from long ago, sharp as lightning, wild and free, calling somewhere deep in me. Blue smoke running wild again through the clubs and alleyways. Every note becomes a flame, every heartbeat screams my name. The piano dances fast and mean, sliding through a midnight dream. Street lights, chords, and whiskey breath, playing games with love and death. The bassline walks without a fear, like it owns the atmosphere. Round and round the rhythm goes, nobody knows. Street lights flicker in my eye, only rhythm climbing higher. Take me through the storm tonight, carry moving with the sound, while the whole world spins around. No salvation left to find, only music in my mind, only echoes, only fire, only rhythm climbing higher. Oh, blue smoke, take me through the storm tonight. now the rhythm runs. Her voice cracks like Bia stuns. Drums exploding through the heat, shaking every crowded street. My shadow shouts across, scream loud like thunder rolling through the crowd. A waitress sings beside the bar as the darkness melts to fear. Blue smoke running through my veins, washing out the years of pain. Drums are solo cut so deep, waking dreams that never sleep. And when the morning starts to shine softly through the window blinds, the last note hangs up in the air like a final whispered prayer. To the bass like he's moving slow, like a train that never stops, rolling through the edge of time, keeping every soul alive. Tonight the drums and saxophones, and somewhere in the fading light I finally feel at home. Night falls heavy on the town. Slow black clouds are drifting down, streetlights trembling in the rain, like old ghosts calling my name. Empty footsteps through the haze, lost inside forgotten days. Every shadow softly moves to the rhythm of the blues. The river rolls beneath the bridge, cold and silent as it slips, carrying memories downstream like fragments of a broken dream. A saxophone cries low and deep, like a soul that cannot sleep. Every note bends through the air, filled with sorrow and despair. Dark river of the soul, where the restless spirits go, flowing, fading fire without a spark. Piano chords drift far away, heavy as the end of pain. The drummer brushes slow and dry, like the sound of distant thunder skies. Soft faces in the smoke, hear the promises they broke. Every scar begins to sing with the weight of everything. No salvation, instant heats, only lonely souls that roam, searching for a place called home. Oh, midnight, why you hold me in your hands, like forgotten grains of sand, like a prayer without a sound, falling slowly to the ground. The bass line walks so deep and slow, like a man with nowhere to go, each note heavy as the rain, pulling hard against the chains. The saxophone begins to rise, dark and rough like shattered skies. Every stranger's quietly, like hidden human misery. Now the moon hangs pale and blue, watching strayed far too deep. Taxi engines disappear, like echoes no one wants to hear. The drummer slows the final beat, like tired hands admitting defeat. Piano whispers one last line, soft as smoke and passing time. And silence fills the empty room, like flowers growing through the gloom. Still the music lets us breathe, still it gives us space to grieve. Quiet before the dawn appears, I can hear the sound beyond my fears. A distant rhythm calling through the air, like unseen hands unfolding every prayer. The night dissolves into a sea of blue, and every star begins to speak the truth. Soft winds carry whispers through the trees, ancient voices riding on the breeze. My soul keeps searching across the endless skies above, for something greater than the sorrow, for something shaped like love. Like fire born inside the rain, every note becomes a doorway, leading far beyond the pain. Heaven moves through silent rivers, flowing underneath the soul. Every heartbeat keeps on rising toward a light that makes us whole. The city fades into a distant sound, while sacred echoes slowly gather around. Every shadow turns to gold tonight. Every wound begins returning into light. The bass line moves like footsteps through the dark, steady as the beating of the heart. And like spirits dancing everywhere, I close my eyes and see forgotten dreams, floating softly through celestial streams. All the fear I carry disappears, washing gently through the years. And then the music expanding like the oath outshore. Every breath becomes a prayer I have never known before. Heaven moves through silent rivers, through the corners of the mind. Every broken piece of darkness leaves its weight and turns to shine. Then the saxophone ascends into the night, wild and fearless like eternal light. Every cry becomes a storm of grace, falling softly over every face. No more chains remain around my name, past the mountains of despair where for sky was carried there. Morning slowly rises through the haze, golden fire in the glowing morning stream. The spirit of the night, still dream final note keeps ringing like a promise, gently floating through the language of a prayer. Every road becomes redemption inside the sound of endless love. City sleeps beneath a silver sky. Streetlights tremble softly in your eyes. A lonely saxophone cries through the dark, like broken wishes drifting through the park. Your shadow dances slowly by the train, wrapped inside the quiet summer rain. Every window glows like fading gold, every story left untouched, untold. Perfume in the midnight air, your fingers drawing constellations through my weary hair. Oh, the moon keeps falling into rivers made of blue, while the night keeps calling me back to you. Soft piano echoes through the room, like autumn flowers learning how to bloom. The world outside moves endlessly, but time stands still when you are next to me. Coffee cups and cigarettes remain, tiny ghosts of laughter and of pain. 1,000 memories pass by the door, yet I still wait for footsteps on the floor. And the saxophone keeps singing like a heart that never heals. Every note becomes a language only lonely dreamers feel. Oh, the stars are slowly burning above the empty avenue, and every road keeps turning me back to you. Take these broken midnight letters scattered underneath her. Every word still tastes of heaven, every silence speaks your name. If tomorrow never finds us, if the morning steals the blue, I will leave my soul inside the song, still breathing next to you. Then the darkness starts to fade away, golden sunlight wakes the sleeping gray. But somewhere in the tremblery still lingers on, and the final saxophone is crying like goodbye without an end. While the city keeps on moving, I remain where shadows bend. Oh, the night was made for dreamers, for hearts too lost to hide. And your love became the rhythm that still lives deep inside. Beneath the blue rain, I still hear your name. beneath the rain, silver rivers through the neon veins. A lonely saxophone cries from afar, like a broken prayer beneath the stars. Smoke is dancing through the room, slowly like a sacred tune. Every heartbeat turns circles all around. I walk these endless midnight streets, carrying rhythms beneath my feet, searching I have never known before. The drums begin to call my name, wild and free without restraint. Bass lines moving my fears aside. Oh, freedom. Can you hear it in the storm? Can you feel it being born? Inside every shattered soul, there's a fire nobody controls. And suddenly the world dissolves into colors without walls. No beginning, no goodbye, only music climbing through the sky. The piano falls like desert rain, soft and fierce it once again. Ancient echoes, distant flames, whispering forgotten names. I close my eyes and drift away, far beyond the light of day, where silence bends and spirits roam. No chains remain upon my hands, only shift remain upon my hands. Only shifting grains of sand, every note becomes a flame, burning through my heart again. The saxophone begins to scream like a man inside a dream, climbing higher through the night, chasing visions made of light. Round and round the rhythm spin, pulling me deeper within. No destination left to find, just endless motion in my mind. Oh, freedom, rising through the midnight air, living everywhere, in every cry and every tone, in every soul that stands alone. The stars explode above the sea like waves of pure eternity, and all the ghosts I use begin to the glow. Morning slowly starts the sky, but still the music lingers on, long after the night is gone. And somewhere deep inside my chest, beyond the fear begins to grow. We are the sound we never show, so let the drums keep rolling free, through every shadow, every flame, until the world forgets my name. Because tonight I finally see the endless sky, a song that never truly dies. Whistle cries beneath the pouring rain tonight, steel wheels rolling under broken neon light. A blue train moving through the sleeping southern towns, carrying lonely kings without their golden crowns. Old street corners hum with faded melodies, smoke and bourbon drifting through the midnight breeze. Every station hides another restless soul, trying to lose the things they never could control. And the saxophone keeps burning like fire wrapped in velvet skies. Every note cuts through the darkness like truth behind. Exhausted, ride that blue train slowly, ride that blue train slowly, through the heart of endless night, where the city dreams in sorrow and the jazz still feels alive. Trumpets calling from the rooftop bars downtown, taxi engines singing all around. We tresses with tired smiles and paint and fingertips. The piano rolls like thunder through the room, while cigarette cord swings heavy like a moving chain. Every rhythm sounds like freedom mixed with pain. The drummer keeps on talking with brushes soft as midnight dust, and the bass line walks forever like a man who learned to trust. Ride that blue train slowly past the rivers made of gold, through the alleys full of memories and stories left untold. A woman dressed in silver near the backroom light sways alone beneath the fading night. Her shadow moves like poetry across the floor, like she has heard this lonely song before. Outside the city burns in crimson haze, but in this little club beneath the amber sign, the world saxophone rises higher than before, like a storm exploding through an open door. Wild and free with every aching cry, train slowly, where the ghost of old jazz legends and the new world finally meet. But the rhythm still remains with you. That old blue train still calls your name. City lights are fading softly, midnight dances on the wall. Coffee, smoke, and distant laughter, old saxophone begins to call. Old saxophone begins to call. Rain is falling near the station, silver echoes through the air. Lonely footsteps keep on moving, searching for somebody there. And the night keeps turning slow, like an endless river glow. Every heartbeat starts to sing when the blue notes gently swing. These are my favorite moments, soft and wild and free. Golden dreams in the moonlight, floating endlessly. Street songs and midnight flowers, warm jazz harmony. These are my favorite moments, coming back to me. Cafe beside the river, record spinning velvet tones, trumpet crying through the silence like a heart that's coming home. Shadow dancers near the window, moving slowly hand in hand. Every little spark of sorrow melts away like drifting sand. Ba-da-da-da, the rhythm carries me away. Ba-da-da-da, through every lonely shade of gray. Soft piano in the darkness, gentle drums beneath the stars. All the broken souls together, healing hidden scars. Morning sunlight slowly rising, birds awake in sleepy skies. But the melody still lingers deep within my wandering mind. Ba-da-da. Soft rain is falling on the avenue tonight. Street lamps shimmer in a haze of amber light. A quiet piano whispers from across the room, like roses slowly waking in the gloom. Velvet curtains moving gently with the air, while lonely lovers dance without a care. Crystal glasses sparkle underneath the blue, and every song somehow reminds me of you. The saxophone begins to sigh so low and warm, like shelter from a long forgotten storm. Every note drifts softly through the fading smoke, like secret promises we never spoke. Moonlight waltz for lonely hearts, spinning slowly through the dark. Every memory turns to gold inside the rhythm of your soul. Coffee stains and old photographs remain. Your laughter still echoes through these empty halls, like distant music disappear beneath the rain, while midnight trains sing melancholy refrains. And somewhere in this tired, sleepless town, the stars still shine although the world falls down. The piano keys keep glowing like candles in the restless night, and every chord becomes a doorway leading back into the light. Moonlight waltz for lonely hearts, dancing where the dream world starts. A woman dressed in silver slowly turns around, her high heels whisper softly on the ground. The room grows smaller every time she smiles. The bass line walks beneath the smoky air, steady like a faithful glide across the drum, like waves beneath the moon becoming one. Then the saxophone rises high above the crowd, tender as a storm behind a cloud. Every cry becomes a river made of blue, flowing endlessly toward you. Moonlight waltz for lonely hearts, where the silent healing starts. Every tear becomes a song, teaching broken souls belong. Hours pass like fading perfume in the air, a final dance beneath the chandelier glow. Morning slowly paints the sky in shades of pearl, awakening the weary urban world. Your memory still burns soft and bright, and the final saxophone keeps calling, long after the club lights disappear, like a sentimental whisper only wandering hearts can hear. Soft lights falling on the avenue, silver rain beneath the moon. Taxi shadows drift so slow, like memories I used to know. Cold wind moving through the park, whispering gently through the dark. Every window softly glows, holding stories no one told. Oh, midnight sky, hold this lonely heart tonight. Wrap the city in your light. Let the sadness slowly rain. Somewhere far above repeats tender phrases filled with blue. I walk alone through midnight air, hands inside an old gray coat. Listen to the distant trains rolling slowly through the rain. Somewhere far above this phone repeats tender phrases filled with blue. Silent blue above the avenue, carrying dreams I once to fall, like autumn leaves beyond the wall. The city breeze and quiet tones, through empty bars and telephone lines, searching for a little flame. A woman stands beneath the light, watching strangers pass tonight. Her reflection in the glass fades away as moments pass. Piano chords drift to prayers, gentle rhythms moving free like waves across a silent sea. No one speaks inside the room, still the music softly blooms. Every chord becomes a door to places I have seen before. The saxophone begins to sigh, long and warm like lullabies, and dreams were easy to describe. But time keeps flowing like the snow, covering roads we used to chose. The drummer brushes soft and slow, like falling dust it always stays. And somewhere rhythm breathes so deep, when all the midnight crowds are gone. One final note, hang crowds are gone, beautiful and disappearing. Over rooftops gray and cold, still I hear that distant sound floating gently all around.